All right. In fact, Rajya Sabha proceedings are now underway. Let's go cross to that.
समझौता कर रहे थे कि भगत सिंह को फांसी देनी है तो इरविन समझौता के पहले दे दो। अध्यक्ष महोदय, एक बार भी इस देश की संविधान सभा में एक बार भी वंदे मातरम के ऊपर चर्चा नहीं हुई। न जाने कितने विषयों पर चर्चा हुई। 1923 में जब कांग्रेस के अधिवेशन में कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष ने वंदे मातरम को अपमानित किया और कहा है कि कांग्रेस के अधिवेशन में वंदे मातरम नहीं गाना जाएगा। इनकी हिम्मत नहीं हुई कांग्रेस के उस अध्यक्ष को, मुस्लिम लीग के उस दलाल को, अफगान से भारत के ऊपर आक्रमण करने वाले उस भारत विरोधी को कांग्रेस महोदय 2020 में 21 में असहयोग आंदोलन शुरू हुआ। उसी समय इन्होंने देश के बंटवारे की नींव रखी थी। अगर असहयोग आंदोलन में खिलाफत को न जोड़ा गया होता, अगर मुसलमानों को न समझाया होता कि तुम्हें इस देश की आजादी की लड़ाई से कोई मतलब नहीं है।
यू गो टू योर सीट एंड स्पीक। श्रीमती सागरिका घोष जी, प्लीज स्पीक ऑन द बिल। स्पीक ऑन द श्रीमान तिरुचि सिवा, speak on the bill, please. Speak on the bill.
One.
Point of order. Point of order.
Sir, this is a bill on the prevention of insults to national honor, Amendment Bill 2026, which expects every citizen not to insult the national honor. But the Home Minister who is in charge...
No, nothing is going on. You are not interested in speaking. No. Shriman Trichu Shivaji, you are not interested in speaking. Srimati Sulata Dev. Srimati Sulata Dev. Srimati Sulata Dev, please speak. Not present. Srimati Sulata Dev. No, you are not speaking on the subject. Shriman Gola Babu Rao. Shriman Gola Babu Rao. Shriman Gola Babu Rao, yes, you go to your seat and speak. Go to your seat.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes,
this is a very, very important bill.
All right, I want to come back to my guests in the discussion. Mr. Gyanendra Mishra is there with us. Mr. Mishra, Bipin Sharma has also joined us now, in fact. But Mr. Mishra, I'll come to you first. You've not had a chance to speak your opinions on how the proceedings have gone in Parliament with Rahul Gandhi today giving his points in the discussion.
So thank you. So I think, it was a very powerful speech as far as the malaise in our education system is concerned and the remedial measures that we need to take on immediate basis to set the things right, in our really sort of failed education system. The paper leaks, exam per exam is happening, and there is an abject failure on the part of the government first to stop the paper leaks and then to punish the culprit who earlier have been apprehended for leaking the paper. And there is systematic malaise in our education system, and this speech and occasion was a chance for Parliament to debate its very, very pertinent and important issues and find out the ways and means of setting our education system on a right path to support the development of our country. And I think this is where the focus of today's speech was there. Yes, of course, there can always be a debate on, the choosing of certain words and phraseology about Mr. Rahul Gandhi. But I think instead of talking about that, it is very important for all of us to really concentrate on this very momentous occasion where the Parliament, I believe, is first time is having full-fledged discussions on how to ensure the fairness of our competitive exam system at the one hand, and also the broader issues of, as I said, putting our education system on the right course, which is, I think, really, really very, very critical of our time. I am hearing people are still, talking. I believe they are free to sleep in their labyrinth about talking about that these are fringe elements who are agitating. They are not representing or the true representative of Gen Z, and what kind of slogans being raised and the language being used. So every time there is a tendency to derail the seriousness of you know, of an issues that is being raised, and always discuss on the fringe things to take the seriousness of the issues out of it. And again, the same attempt is being done here. But as far as I understand, the government first time has been rattled by a very, very aggressive, well organized, well spread protest. And first time in the history of the present government, we have seen that the government has succumbed to the demand of and accepted and instructed and accepted the resignation of education minister, which has never happened. And the present government was very boastful about it, that in our governments the resignation doesn't happen. You are free to belittle, as I said, and try to defocus the impact and import of this agitation for short-term and long-term politics in India. But for me, the way I view it is what a momentous occasion,
Right.
which demonstrated power of opposition, power of protest and dissent,
Yes,
and how
and which is in
at
fact the
least
very
many.
essence of democracy. If we can't question the government in a democracy where